Live from Appleton, it's APTV.
Welcome to APTV, episode 512 for Thursday, October 19th, 2023.
This week we have banter, news, updates, new show and tell, Brian Penn's, a 5-year Hobonichi planner plan that may or may not work, a new Comet from Edison, a contest winner, a new contest plus, the 2023 Diamine Inkvent calendar that might arrive as we're speaking.
Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Brian.
Did you know that I can cut a log in half just by looking at it?
That's impossible.
I saw it with my own eyes.
I love you. So last week it was Brian and Lindsay. So thanks to the two of you for allowing me to recover from dental surgery. And
You bet.
Lindsay cracked up at your joke last week. The two of you were like bent over, doubled over. That was pretty
I knew
funny.
she was going to be there, so I picked a good one.
Yeah. Well, she loves you. Tomorrow, Friday, October 20th, is International Chef's Day, created by the late chef Dr. Bill Gallagher in 2004. This day celebrates chefs around the world. Every year, chefs come together to inspire and educate the next generation about the joys of cooking, healthy eating, and the importance of sustainability. That's cool.
Awesome. Tuesday, October 23rd is Mole Day.
That's creepy.
Which is, of course, a unit of measurement in chemistry written as 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd.
Okay, that's not as creepy.
It's an unofficial holiday celebrated amongst chemists, chemistry students, and chemistry enthusiasts on October 23rd between 6:02 a.m. and 6:02 p.m., making the date 6:02/10/23.
Oh, that's cool. That's clever. You really have to give that a lot of thought to pick a day. What kind of day do you want it? Do you and I want to start? We should have a day.
I'm happy with May 1st.
Okay. Oh, wedding day. Schmoozer. All right. We do have some news. Aurora is discontinuing their tall rectangular bottle, the square bottle.
This is the 45 ml
The
bottle.
45 mil. We personally only, I think they only came in the black, the blue, and the blue-black. These are
That's
the
correct.
original
Yep.
bottles that have been out for years. And they are switching to the same 55 mil bottle, so it's bigger, that all the anniversary colors came in. So we have a few
See the size.
of the square bottles left, and we have some
More
of
like
the...
a rectangle.
Yeah, the rectangles on order. Sorry, we're almost out of the rectangles. We have the new ones on order, but we're going to sell through the old ones first. So we
We've
only
got
have...
black and blue-black left
Yes.
in the rectangle.
Yes.
So if you like this bottle, now's your chance.
Yes. Sheaffer 300 has a really cool promo. Number one, we love these pens. These are...
Vanna White here.
Go. Do you have high heels on?
I don't have high
Okay,
heels
good.
on.
That's good.
Not today.
Right now, this is a great gift idea for Christmas.
It's super
You get
cool.
a free 1-pen leather pen case and this really nice presentation box with the purchase of any Sheaffer 300. Now, this is while supplies last.
Yep.
There are not that many of them, but if you are thinking about, this is just a great, great pen for... I used to sell a lot of these in Chicago as gifts for men, or if you like a heavier pen, these are just a good fit in the hand. I also love that this clicks to post, and so it catches, and so this is not going to fly off, which I love because I post my pens.
This is a nice case. It's got a nice felt lining on the inside. It's got Sheaffer embossed on the catch there.
But just really
Nice.
a great, great promo for the holidays.
And this looks nice. It's a nice looking
Beautiful
box.
presentation, so...
It folds over the front, and then there's a sleeve that goes over the top. So
Yeah, really great.
free with any Sheaffer 300 purchase, whether it be a fountain pen, ballpoint, rollerball, while supplies last. So I've got some new vintage pens to talk about.
Okay.
A little bit lighter this week, but it's the calm before the storm because I've got one consignment lot finished as far as repairs are concerned.
It has been consignment lot craziness the last 2 months.
Yep.
And, consignment lots are hit and miss. Sometimes we have some, sometimes we don't. But it has really been a full house. In fact, we had to rearrange some things in the back room
yep.
so that Brian had more space for that.
So these are the last of
One lot.
the first lot, which was primarily Parker dual folds. The key one here, the Duofold Junior desk pen. This is actually convertible, which means this pen was actually sold with the taper. You could if you put a regular blind cap on here and a regular cap, you can convert it to a pocket pen.
That's cool.
Really nice pen. And I just happen to have, now this is just a place to store your pen. This is not meant to be the definitive be-all desk base. It's kind of a clunky base, but if you don't have a desk base, I'm giving you one with the purchase of the pen. It's got a crack in it. It's seen better days, but for a 100-year-old desk base, it's not too bad. It's kind of cool.
Get rid of a desk base, yes.
It's got the nice deco striping on there. It's got the Parker logo on it, and most importantly, it fits, which is
hard to find.
Kind of cool. So I figured I would throw that in there because if I just sell this and you don't have a base, then this is really tough to keep. So I like that. That's cool.
Okay.
I've got a couple of nice streamlined dual folds, 1928-ish, 2728 in black. Just really a classic junior, classic pocket pen. Really nice. And then moving into the next lot of pens, this is super cool. This is actually, it comes in a little leather case with a medallion on here for the 20th Olympiad in Munich, 1972.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's got a little sunburst on the back. But what am I talking about?
I don't know.
This is a Kaweco Sport piston filler. Look at that.
Cool.
Big ink window. Super cool. You can see the piston move up there. Looks like a gold nib. And then there is a matching a ballpoint. Of course, the ballpoint doesn't work, so it is what it is. But it comes in this matching embossed Kaweco Sport
That's cute.
case with that Munich thing on there. It's really neat. It's super cool. If you've never seen a piston Kaweco Sport, there one is. This will be up on the website momentarily. So
Cool.
That's it for this week. I'm working on some Sheaffer balances. We'll talk about some of those next week. Striped balances, maybe some touchdowns, things like that. So next week will be all Sheaffers.
Great. All right, let's talk a little bit about Hobonichi.
Great.
I'm rethinking my cousin decision. Now, I have it, I've written in it, I'm keeping it. And I'm going to do, I think, what a lot of you do. I'm getting more than one. I'm thinking about one of the weeks because there are certain things that I want to track that I don't necessarily want in the planner that stays open on my desk or whatever. I've been actively working to lose some weight, so I'm thinking that this might be a good place to keep track of weight or my thyroid levels or whatever, and I can just keep something in my purse that's not nearly as big and heavy.
I can't believe you're trying to choose between the cats.
Well, so I love the cats, but I really also
End of
like...
story. End. Done. Cats.
I try to save the really great stuff for customers, but I really do like the week's Mega in the Celeste Blue, although I do like the red, but I don't know. So I'm considering an additional one of these, so you guys in the comments tell me what you think. How many do you normally use a year, and what do you use them for? Because I know, it's just so cute.
Cats are cute, yep.
Yeah. The other thing is, we were talking over, I guess last week, and Brian and I both are considering one of the 5 years. I struggle with journaling. I don't do it consistently, and I just think that I would have a lot of wasted stuff. And
Me too. I don't do it at all.
Brian was talking about the same thing, so I had this genius idea that maybe we should share one.
Did you have the idea?
I thought I did.
Well, I'm sure you did.
Well, maybe it was you. I don't care. So, I don't know. Is it totally crazy to share a 5-year journal? I don't know that I have enough to...
Well, the idea was like, what did we, if it's, did we go to a special restaurant someday? Well, let's put it down. Let's share what we did.
Right. Especially since, we felt like we missed a lot when I was in Chicago for 1.5 years. And we did recently go to dinner at a restaurant we'd never been to before, and it was quite nice.
It would be nice to remember when we did that.
And what we had.
Did we have a fire that night? Did we watch a really bad movie?
Never do this again.
It might be fun. It might be fun other than just, writing down regular journal stuff. What did we do as a couple?
Right.
So that was
we're thinking about that. And, of course, I really love that red leather cover.
Although this cover is nice. This is really, it's a little bit different.
It is.
It's got a little bit of, flex to it, but it's soft. It's almost like a leatherette cover. And
I'm thinking that if we're going to share one, number one, that's a lot of trust.
Serious commitment. Trust.
Oh,
You leave it on the nightstand, and then at the end,
we do it
before we go to bed, we write down what did we do today.
Yeah.
What was the highlight of the day? You think you focus on positive things.
Waking up with you.
Oh my Lord! You focus on the positive things of the day, so that it becomes a positive journal. Not
not gloomy, rainy weather out or whatever. There's that. But I have loved this Search and Collect cover for years and years and years.
You don't have an A6.
So I am thinking I could do an A6 5-year so that I can use this cover.
I really shouldn't talk. I have more pens than anybody needs. So whatever you want, honey. That's great. That's great.
So just kind of think outside the box a little because...
It's got the little bee on it. That is cute. It's an adorable
and it's a
fabric.
Beautiful pattern. So this, every time I see it, I'm just like, oh. So I'm also trying to see if maybe we could do an A6 5-year so I could use the cover.
No,
but then
you
I
don't
would
want
hoard
that.
it.
No.
So I don't know. But anyway, we're not done with Hobonichi yet.
It won't fit because it's thicker.
This is the 5-year cover for that.
Oh, that's a 5-year cover.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Okay. All right. Well, I stand
I'm good.
corrected. I don't know. I think if we were going to do it, I think I'd want to do it in the A5.
Agreed.
It looks like a
more significant,
a substantial. You've got the.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's a great looking book.
So, have any of you ever shared anything like that? I know when before I moved to Wisconsin, I would write in a journal, telling you what I did, telling you what I was thinking of you. I missed you, and I gave it to you.
I still have it.
You read it once, and it went in a drawer. And
no,
that's
it's
good.
on the bookshelf.
Scrawly
I know
handwriting.
exactly where it is. Second shelf, third book over from the right.
Okay, and I think when Dave's daughter was younger, he used to write something to her, didn't he? Yeah. I know we have a couple customers who do kind of journaling back and forth with their kids, so I'm thinking that might be cool.
Okay,
we'll
great.
see. All right.
Enough
of that.
Why did the ghost quit studying? Because he was too ghoul for school.
New Edison Comet. So this is Cobalt Magma, and it's kind of a cool. I guess it's an appropriate name. It really does look like magma flowing through cobalt. I guess it's got the red top.
Blue and red flecked acrylic resin, and then there's a contrasting translucent cap finial, which is cool, which is rounded. Your typical silver-plated trim, the number 6 steel Yovo nib. It comes with standard converter, the international converter, so you can use it with bottled ink. And then the translucent material of the finial represents a comet, and the tapered pen, the barrel, represents the comet's tail.
Posted is very nice. Very nice. Essentially, it's a larger version of the skyline, the Wall of a Sharp skyline. It's really what it is.
Cool.
which I always thought was too small of a pen.
Yes, it was
Always
too
too
small,
small.
and too tapered, which made it slippery in the hand. And this is a much better size.
It did. The Skyline never really posted well. It always wiggled
Flop
a little
off,
bit
yeah.
on the cap. But this is considered a modern equivalent, a much larger nib.
Yeah.
18 karat nib options, of course, available, but
Much
really,
better fit in the hand.
really a nice modern upgrade.
A nice addition to the lineup as
Yep.
well.
Yep.
So cool.
What car does Frankenstein drive? A monster truck.
Ooh, we had a contest last week. The question was, what is an ink you love but rarely use? Like a special occasion ink or whatever.
I don't know that I have one.
I have a couple.
Well, you've got like
Penman,
sapphire.
yeah.
I mean, I've got some Mont Blanc Bordeaux, but the funny thing is before I realized there were more than like 4 colors of ink on the planet, I thought Mont Blanc Bordeaux was the end-all, be-all, and I would buy it everywhere I found it. And then I found other inks existed, and I looked at it and I go, I don't really like the color.
I know.
I'm
I remember
admitting
that.
I'm admitting it on APTV, but
I ordered ink and then I didn't like
it.
it.
I found ones that I liked better.
Yeah.
But I still have it because I still have them in the old shoe bottle, the old shoe
Right.
bottle.
So some answers are, Lisa Rodwan says, my favorite underused ink is I can't talk today, Iroshizuku Hotaro B. It fills my Penlux Delgado in moss, my first purchase from Anderson. It's just a little too light in color for nighttime writing. The English translation is Light of Fireflies. So that makes for a strong affinity to the ink and color.
Yeah,
So
it is.
that's
It
cool.
is a light ink.
Yeah,
It's very
it
light.
is.
Dr. No MD says another great episode. Anderson's one ink I love but seldom use. Also an Iroshizuku Yamabudo.
That is a great color.
Use it. It's still available.
Use it up.
Use
Yep.
it.
Johnny Montalvo says, one ink that I love but rarely use is my Pelican Edelstein Smoky Quartz, the brown. I adore the ink, but it's discontinued, so I don't want to run out. Yeah, that is the problem with the limited edition
Yeah, those
colors.
Edelsteins are great. That
Yes.
amber was
Yep, there were
chef's
several
kiss.
that
Really,
were
really great. Greg Evans says, I'm a sucker for green inks. Diamond,
I think you meant
maybe probably meant Diamine Forest Green, Diamond Forest Green. But my everyday inks are purple, Sailor, Shikiori, Sugar Ray. We have a winner.
We do have a winner. The winner is Harold Maringer. He says, hi, Brian and Lindsay. I really don't have an ink that I use only on special occasions, but I do have a few that I use sparingly because they are no longer available. Harold, we're twinsies. One is Parker Penman Blue, and the other is a dark teal blue that I mixed myself. Enjoy the fall colors.
Yeah.
So, Harold, congrats. Write to Eric at andersonpens.com, and we will hook you up with a $20 credit to your store account. And then we have a new contest survey based on this is true, a near food fight on Sunday.
Well, I mean,
it wasn't really a
not
food
really
fight.
a food fight.
but
It was a
heated discussion.
Heated discussion for sure.
We had, my mom is in town, and we had family dinner. And so what is your favorite prepared potato?
Should we take a step back? And the way
Yes.
this conversation evolved is your mother and her family.
My mom and my family in upstate New York would get together every Thanksgiving, and my mom's contribution would sometimes be Jell-O, among other things. And so the family started what they called Jell-O Wars. And
They
everyone
did it for
would...
like 20 years.
They did it for a long time. And there were rules.
Contests.
There were different
Were there prizes?
categories, bragging rights. for them.
Bragging
And
rights. Well, that's important.
our cousin Dean took this really seriously. And everybody would bring something in. And it was like most beautiful, most inedible, most delicious, most complicated, whatever. Lots of different categories. And everybody was very, very competitive.
I'm not that much into Jell-O, but potatoes. I don't remember how potatoes got
Well,
worked its
so
way
we can't
into
do
it.
Jell-O Wars.
No, we don't wanna do
because
that.
it's already been done. But we could do Potato Wars.
I think we were discussing because Lindsay and I have lunch every Wednesday.
And you were talking about nacho fries, and so it's like, well, we could do different kinds of potatoes for Thanksgiving.
So everybody brings a different kind.
Right. you bring your favorite kind. And it got really devolved into a crazy conversation. So, what is your favorite way to eat or prepare potatoes? Do you like them mashed? Do you like French fries, tater tots, baked potatoes, hash browns, something else that we haven't thought of?
I do riced potatoes on Thanksgiving.
Oh my God, the first couple years we were together, we had
Only
to
on
do both
Thanksgiving.
mashed potatoes and riced potatoes. And once you put the butter and the gravy on it, on the riced potatoes, they're mashed potatoes.
They are not.
They are.
They are not.
They mash just...
It's like a family tradition. My family's been doing it for
we had to go get a
decades.
ricer. I didn't even know this thing existed.
Yes,
So,
riced potatoes. Yes.
And you happily are in charge of the giant stock pot of
Yes,
potatoes. So
absolutely.
That we have. Yes. So, what's your favorite
Let us
kind of
know.
potato? What's yours?
I do admit I like mashed. I like mashed.
We go through all that rice drama and you like mashed?
Well, it's a tradition. We only do it once a year.
I know.
So it's a family tradition. I have fond memories of watching my dad do it, and apparently, I think the way it works is he hated doing it. So, but I have fond memories of watching him do it.
Okay.
So anyway,
Okay.
so one winner will be commenter will be chosen at random to win a $20 gift certificate on his or her Anderson Pens account. Coming soon, and maybe even as soon as today, tomorrow. We
be
don't
walking it.
we don't know. We don't actually usually don't get tracking from Diamine, but the 2023 Diamine Inkvent calendar it could arrive any day now. The launch is slated for October 20th. Now, about a week and a half ago, we were notified. I mentioned this last week. That they're on their way, but they needed to verify my order because the boxes come in an unusual size.
An unusual quantity.
They're 13 per box.
Yeah.
13 Inkvent calendars per box, which is kind of strange. And so they needed to adjust my quantity so they could ship whole boxes. Right. But they needed that before they could ship, which tells me they have them, and they were in the warehouse working to get them out. So they're going to be here very soon. So this year it's purple edition.
Yes.
So.
And I think it's cute that they color them. The box is colored.
They're going to run out of colors.
No, they got lots more colors.
Well, they're going to, 25 new inks?
Well,
There's going to be,
look at,
there's going to be like
millions of
4,000 inks in the Diamine catalog.
I think that's their secret goal, is to have more than everybody else combined.
They already do.
I know.
They already do.
I know.
They already do.
But those are really great. If you are not sure what to get a pen collector in your family or your circle, these are great because while not everybody can just buy a pen for somebody else if you don't know their nib preference or size preference, everybody who uses a fountain pen needs ink.
Everybody needs ink.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
I think that's it. You got anything else? She's got nothing else.
No.
Thanks for joining us. Tune in next week for more talk about pens, ink, and paper.
Wait. No, I don't. You can check us out on social media as Anderson Pens, and please like this video, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel.